Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hey everyone, it's your girl NueNew, the hair diva, and I'm back with you with an inspired video. This video was inspired by a beautiful woman here on the YT named Keeping It Simple with Bridget. Yes, many of us are watching her because she gives great tutorials of makeup. She has a vast collection of eyeshadow palettes, and she always lets us know what's new and upcoming in the makeup world. I am truly inspired by many of her beautiful eyeshadow looks and the information that she gives us. It just makes me feel good to see another woman of color give us information that is very helpful. She talked about the color red and pinks in her last video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will put a link to it in the description bar below, as well as the iCards above. Please go check it out. She wanted to know if reds and pinks are colors that you like. Is it something that works for you? Do you wear it? Do you don't wear it? And how would you wear it? Amongst showing us many palettes that have various shades of those pinks and reds that we can use. I came up with an eyeshadow look as well as a makeup look. I'm really hoping I'm not getting this lipstick on my teeth, but you know how it is. I have a video that I wanted to show you that was inspired by her and the information that she gave. So if you want to watch this video, please stay tuned. I don't know how long it is until I edit it, but you know it's probably going to be a long one. Towards the end, I will have some glamour shots if you want to check that out. And definitely let me know in the comments below if this is a look that you like, if it's something that you would do, and let's have a discussion about it. Keeping it simple with Bridget. I love you, girl. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for inspiring this look. This is the look that I came up with. Ta-da! Yes, I really like it. If you want to check it out, please stay tuned. Bye. All right, we're going to get started creating this eyeshadow look. Before I get started, I'm just going to let you know that even though music is playing, I do have the air conditioner on, so that's why it might sound a little distorted in the video. However, I really do hope that you enjoy these types of videos. Once again, I just want to say to Keeping It Simple with Bridget, thank you so much for your video letting us know about all the reds and pink eyeshadow palettes that they have out there. That red is like the new in color, and for someone like me who doesn't really like to wear pink on the face or in clothing at times, this has truly inspired me. So some of the items that I'm going to be using, some of them Miss Bridget talked about, others I just gathered together. So once again, thank you, Miss Bridget, for inspiring me to do this type of video. I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette, some Coastal Scent shadows, as well as my Juvia's Masquerade palette to create this look. I'm going to tell you about the brushes and everything, and once we complete the eyeshadow look, I will come back with my foundation and everything else on, and we will apply the lipstick to see if it all comes together. Alright, so I pretty much have everything in front of me, and I'm going to zoom you guys in, and we are going to get started excuse me, with this look. So while my glasses is on, let me go on ahead and zoom you guys in. Okay, so this is what the look turned out to be, and that's what it looks like on the lower lash line. And I really thought it was quite pretty. It blended very nicely. All the different types of shadows worked together. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my eyebrows done already, and I also have concealer as a base on my lid, and I have the Too Faced Perfect Peach mattifying powder to set that concealer. Alright, so the first thing I did was I used the Modern Renaissance palette. I won this in a giveaway and I wanted to be able to use this palette. I decided to use my Sephora crease brush. Looks like that. It's a little dirty because I already did the eye. And let's see. The first color I remember using was this color here, which is burnt orange. And I put that in my crease, and over the top of that I use regular, this color right here, regular, burnt orange. What is it? Is it burnt orange? Yeah, burnt orange. And then this color regular is going to be in the crease. So I'm going to go on ahead and let's see if I can get you zoomed in a little more so that you can see that. Alright, so we're going to start off with burnt orange. And this is 40 plus makeup that I wanted to show. And I'm glad that so many of you that have watched these videos really like them. I know that they're long. My editing skills is not that good to try to make them shorter. But as always, if you enjoy them, definitely let me know. And I will do my best to learn more editing to give you the same effect but not make the video so long. Okay, so this is the burnt orange, and what I noticed, yes, the Modern Renaissance palette, it is powdery, it has a lot of kick up, but the colors blend out so nicely that I can overlook that. So this is what that's going to look like so far. Alright, now I'm going to go into the color regular, and I'm going to apply that but not as high up towards my brow bone. So I'm going to use the same brush, and as you can see, it definitely is pigmented, and I'm going to just blend that lower. And just keep adding until I get the color that I was looking for. I hope everyone is doing great, having a wonderful weekend. I am still missing baby girl, but she is doing wonderful at her college. She attends Western Carolina. It's like 5 hours away. But we talk almost every day, so far so good. Okay, so this is the color regular that I have applied to the eye, and that's what it looks like. And up close, the colors look very good. On the camera, it probably looks a little muted, so I'm going to just raise this a little bit and just make sure that it's blended very nicely. Okay, so that's where we are. Now, from what I remember doing, I went into this palette here, my Vice palette that I put together, and let's see, I could probably hold it this way. What I did was I used this orange here that I got from Coastal Scents, and I applied that like in the crease as well as below the crease to blend those colors together and to give me a little more orange effect. So I'm going to do that. And it was just to blend it together. It is not mandatory, but I knew how I wanted this look to come out, And these two colors helped me achieve that. Well, 3 colors. Okay, so it allowed me to blend it very nicely. And I didn't worry about coming out too far on the eye because we're going to clean that up a little later. Alright, so we have that down. We're going to come back to that palette once again to use a different color. Alright, so I got to look at the other eye. Okay, so now with the Modern Renaissance palette, I use Red Ochre. That's this color right here. And I applied that below the crease. But the brush that I'm going to use now is more of a tapered brush. And this is the Pro Featherweight Crease. And as you can see, it's more tapered. I'll pull back so that you can see that. And I'm going to apply that within the crease itself. Okay. And I'm just doing little by little until I can get the desired color that I'm looking for. Keep in mind I'm adding other shadows. So far what you're seeing is pretty much just the baseline of what I'm trying to do. That's what the shadow's gonna look like. I'm just gonna do a little bit more. And I'm going to try to make sure that I blend this at the same time. Okay. So there we are. And this is what it looks like so far. So excuse the lighting. I have it on its brightest setting. I still have to learn the best lighting to create so that the look doesn't look washed out. But let me know if I should lower my lighting settings or something like that, because I definitely want to make these videos much better for you. Alright, now I'm going back into that Vice palette that I showed you before. And now we're going to use this red color that you see right here. And with that, I went over Red Ochre to give me more of a red effect, just to deepen it. And that is from Coastal Scents. And even though that red is a little brighter, it still blended in very nicely, so I like that a lot. It worked well with the Modern Renaissance palette. And so far it's looking good. Alright, so just to make sure I have everything blended, I'm going to take that big powder, it's not a powder brush, crease brush that I have here, and I'm going to take a little bit more of that orange on there and just once again go around the edges. Try to blend everything in and make it nice and smooth. Alright, so far so good. Looks the same. Okay. Alright, so the next thing I did was I wanted to do a cut crease. So I picked my concealer, and I believe I dropped it over here on the floor. Y'all have to excuse me, you know I don't edit out these bloopers because these are things that happen in everybody's video. So I'm going to take my Sephora concealer brush, looks like this, and I'm going to do a bit of a cut crease as best as I possibly can. As of right now, we are done with the Modern Renaissance palette as well as the Coastal Scent Shadows. We will be coming back to the Modern Renaissance palette, but I'll let you know when we get there. Okay, so I have some concealer on my brush, and I just lightly laid down a line. Now my concealer is not bright. It is my regular concealer. That's my skin tone. And I felt like that would work. I'm not going to try to buy any other concealer to do this with. And I just followed the shape of my eye. Coming all the way out to the edge, and kind of, now this is something new for me. I'm going to kind of flick it just a little bit like that. Okay, you can see that. And that's what that's going to look like so far. Now I also have some Q-tips here because in the process I've learned that with some of these makeup looks we don't always show how we clean up anything, and I want to show you what I do. So I have some Clinique Take the Day Off. I'm just going to stick a Q-tip in there, and I'm going to go underneath and clean up that line there and take off the rest of that concealer, and now it's a nice straight line. Okay, so now the next color that we're going to use is going to come from my Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. Looks like that. And the color that I'm going to be using is called Bori. It's this color right here. It is a light fuchsia pink, and it has some gold reflexes in it. So I'm going to take a medium-sized flat shader brush, and look what I did. I got concealer up in the top, but that's okay. We're going to fix that. So I'm going to get a good amount on my brush, and I'm just going to put the shadow exactly where I wanted it to be. These are mistakes that we make, and it's okay. I'm definitely going to fix that concealer mistake as well. I probably should have placed some powder on there, but I didn't. But at least you know that I'm no beauty guru and mistakes happen. Okay, let me just have a look-see here. All right. Just gonna add a little bit more. Try to get it nice and vibrant. Alright. Now to fix that concealer mistake, because it's definitely there, I'm gonna go back into my Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to take my tapered crease brush, and I'm going to take red ochre, this color right there, and I'm going to blend over that. Very lightly. Just to put that color back, to get rid of that concealer. Can you see that? Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my Coastal Scents palette, and I'm going to gather some of that red. Well, it's my Vice palette, but the Coastal Scent Shadow Red, I'm going to take some of that and go back over it as well to make that color once again what I had. See? I'm going to do it to the other side a little bit, being as though I didn't have a mistake there. Okay. So I'm cleaning off my brush. I'm going to take another Q-tip and I'm going to clean off the inner part that you see here just a little bit. Take some of that away. Just a tad bit. Okay. Take the dry side and re-blend it. And then my brush and go over it once again. And that's just so that it doesn't look wet in that corner anymore. Alright, so there we are. Okay, so far this is the look. I'm just going to take my clean brush here and kind of go over the whole thing just to make sure everything's nice and blended together, as you can see. And now I'm going to use the Vamp stamp. I'm going to give myself a wing line. This is the Vamp stamp, and it's arrows there on the corner. This is the ink, and I'm going to dip it in and give myself a wing line. And I'm going to tell you right now, it may not, turn out right, but I made sure that I learned how to clean it up. So I hold my eye and we are going to apply it. Let me turn it the right way. Y'all can see that. Fix my mirror. All right. See, everything doesn't always work out how we like it, but I'm going to work with that. Take my steel aligner, it's giving me kind of a base, and I am going to further create this line. I'm not the best with wing liner, so I'm doing everything I can to make it look as good as I possibly can. Now it's nice and big on the bottom, and I don't want that, so we will be fixing that. And I'm only going to come halfway in. Look how it look like it's going up. Alright, things happen. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to clean up that bottom half because it's too much there. So I have my eye cleaner from Clinique, and I'm basically just going to wipe underneath. To clean that up. me just check it out here. So far, so good. And that's the only difference. I have this going pretty straight, and this one is going up, but I'm learning. So, you know, you are seeing me learn by practicing all at the same time. Now with the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to give myself some inner highlight. And I have a Sephora Precision Smudge Brush. And I'm going to take this color called Vermeer. This color right here. It's called Vermeer. And I'm going to put that right here near the inner tear duct area. Make that more vibrant on that side. Make it nice and vibrant on this side. So far, so good. Now it's time to do the lower lash line. I have my Master Kajal from Maybelline, and this is in a fuchsia color. And I'm going to do my waterline, and hopefully, God willing, I do not poke myself in the eye. So let's go on ahead and do that. Okay, make sure that color is nice and bright under there. And even though I don't have concealer or anything under my eye, I'm going to go ahead and smudge it out with the colors from the Modern Renaissance palette. We are going to use Regular, which is that orange color. And we're going to smudge underneath it. Can you see that? Let's see. If I tighten it, there you go. We're going to use Regular. Smudge that underneath. And I'm also bringing it up towards the wing. And then the next color I'm going to use is Red Ochre, and go underneath that. I'm sorry if I was out of focus. And that's what that looks like. And in the process of me doing my makeup, I also clean up. So I'm going to clean up this right here. Okay. I think I need some more Q-tips. Clean up some more of that. So it's nice and oily looking, but I definitely want to make sure I don't have any unnecessary makeup on my face while I am doing this look. Alright. So far, so good. Now we're going to do mascara. I'm going to widen the shot a little bit so that y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be using two mascaras. The black one right here is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. The orange one is the Ulta Beauty Plus Drama. I'm going to use the Ulta Beauty Plus Drama first and apply my mascara. This is really good mascara. I like how black it is. I like how it definitely plumps up my lashes. You can see that. So we have that. And then over the top of that, I'm going to use my Jordana Best Lash Extreme. This really separates and gives me lots of curl. $4.99 at Walgreens. And that's what that looks like. Gonna do a little bit on the lower lash line. Hoping dearly not to poke myself in the eye. So far so good. Gotta be real careful with this. And those are the eyes. Alright, so give me a second to put on my foundation. And we're going to come back and we are going to do the lips. Alright, so I'm back and I have my foundation on. I have a blush on, a little bit of highlight as well. And it's not that I'm trying to contour, but I do have a little bit of contour powders on as well. Everything that I have done to my face after the eyeshadow look will be in the description bar below. All of the products, the names of the colors and everything like that. But now we're going to get into doing the lips. So let's see. I left my mirror over there, but it's okay. I have another one right here. I have a little bit of lip gloss on my lips. Not too much, but it's going to help everything glide on very nicely. This is a Nicka K Auto Liner. It is in the color red. I use these liners for my brows, but they are lip liners. So I'm going to use this due to the fact that red is not a color that I often use. So I'm going to line my lips. And this isn't something that I normally do. So I'm hoping that this will work out very well and still look appropriate with the eyes. Okay, I'm going to fill in just a little bit. Alright, so that is the lip liner in the color red. It is darker than the lip color that I'm going to use, but I'm going to try to do a combo. I have the MAC Ruby Woo. This is just limited edition packaging, but Ruby Woo is a permanent color. This is what that color looks like, and it is a matte finish. So I'm going to apply that. And I think it worked well with that red lip liner. Okay. So here are the lips. So far, so good. I was thinking about putting a gloss over it, but I don't want to stand the chance of getting any of this red lipstick on my teeth, because you know that would be a horrible, horrible sight. But this is what the makeup looks like, and I think it's pretty. I have so many shades of red on my face. Yeah, I definitely would wear this out. Not exactly sure where, because you know NueNew don't go anywhere, but let me know in the comments below if you like this. If red is a color that, red and pinks are colors that you feel as though are hard for you to wear, are hard for you to make them look the way you want them to look on your face. How would you wear it out? As you can see, my hair is in a ponytail. My hair is also a shade of red, mainly like burgundy. But yeah, keeping it simple with Bridget, you are a love, a godsend. Thank you so much for all the different types of videos that you create, that you share with us. You have truly, truly inspired me to come up with this red look. And I would have to say, as long as it doesn't get on my teeth, red and pinks, maybe, just a little bit, might be a color or colors that NueNew will keep trying. To everyone else, thank you so much for watching my long behind video. I truly appreciate it. Stay tuned because I will be giving glamour shots as best as I possibly can. If you don't know Keeping It Simple with Bridget, you should. I will have a link to her main page in the description bar, as well as the iCards above. Be sure to check her out. Let her know NueNew the Hair Diva sent you. And to everyone else, Godspeed, God bless, and NueNew will see you in a few days with the next video. Bye. Still got that red on my lips anyway, on my teeth. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.